Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
That's reeled in. It's Abuka. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently it was C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Arnold. It's incomplete. That was caused by... Pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes...
He's looking deep here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Moving right through the contact. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Automatic on the PAT. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. There's the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally defensively and could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Third down after that running play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Whew. Catch your breath after that.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The sure hands. It's Tate. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dropping back. It's Howard. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone.
Complete. Deep downfield.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On 3rd and short, it's the tight end trying to gain the yardage. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down in decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And that is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Scanning the field. It's Howard. It's an out route. The catch made. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the 1st half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Ibuka. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. He's going to try to return the punt. But he's got some space here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The pass rush closing it. Football comes out. And the offense recovers the fumble. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Howard. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Ibuka. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He slings this one deep down the left side. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Short throw running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Sawchuk. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Number 17.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though, they tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. When you think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years, go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go in front here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Everybody's going to celebrate this interception by this defensive back, and he made a great play jumping on it. But let's not forget why he was able to make that play. The quarterback got hit as he was releasing the ball. That's what put the ball up into the air and allowed them to come up with that interception for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Oklahoma 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Take over. First and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, he lost the ball. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 28, Oklahoma 21.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent. Throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So second down after the incompletion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Hawkins. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He's back to throw again on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Oklahoma.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back. It's Howard. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Need to pick up something here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 58. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Kick is up and no good. He missed it. The game remains tied. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Henderson. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Caught on the outside. It's Scott. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Here's the second down play.
Terrier. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Longer. Hornet.
Back to pass. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Here's that defense shifting again. And looking to throw now on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job. And this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
Trying to find room. It's Judkins.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Snags the quick throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hunt over the middle. It's Smith. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. Well, you'll love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.